PACKSETGO Traveling Podcast presents Travel Star Tuesdays. Well, like I was saying, you know what time it is, people? It's Travel Star Tuesdays. So you know what we about. We always have a dope friend and fellow traveler amongst us to talk to them, pick their brain, get something new out of the conversation. And today, yo, why are you smiling over there, Mr. Bandana, man? When I'm talking,
Wait for you to say her name. I love her name.
right, you know what? I'm gonna let him say her name today. Go ahead, go on. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm blushing. You
Go
go do it.
I'm mischievous right now. I
ahead.
can't.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You over the cheese and go ahead. Go ahead, go on.
I love Juana.
Hello.
We have a button supposed to press to do the clap, but somebody didn't install it. I'm not saying no names.
I didn't pay for it. Forget installed. I can clap versus paying that
Yeah. Sorry for the artificial clap.
So be it. Go ahead, go on. Go ahead, say it again.
I love Juana.
Yes. So how
Hey.
you doing, Ms. Duana?
I'm great. How are y'all?
Wonderful, wonderful. Before I even ask any more questions, before this guy gets smitten again with your name, starts cheesing like a kid in the candy store, where can people find you at on social media?
They can find me at It's Demi's World, or I Love Juana.
Okay, now one more thing now, because I know, but they don't know at home. Our friends and family that are watching don't know. Now I love. Go ahead, say it again. Demi's World, you said.
It's Demi's World.
Now, what is that about? Now, can you tell me a little about? Is Demi? What is that exactly?
It's Demi's World is our very own Black-owned baby doll line that's representing the true essence of all brown girls, whether you are Black, Latina, biracial. We relate to all women of color.
Now, when you say we, you mean like you? This is your doll?
This is myself and inspired by my daughter, Demi.
Wow. I got a round of applause on that one. On that day, I wish I had a button. I wish I had the real button just for that alone, because that
That's
is
all
very.
right. We can clap it up the traditional way or snap.
That's powerful. And how do you spell it out? Because I know there's a bunch of people now and they search like, wait a minute, how did she say it? How do you spell it? So how do you spell so they can find you? So I don't want them sitting there getting the wrong site.
ITSDEMISWORLD.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
how long you been doing that for anyway? How long you been up and running with that?
So we completed everything February of 2019, and we launched September of 2019 to everyone.
Oh, that's my favorite doll right there. That's my favorite doll. I'm about to buy this one. Hold on.
Now, how many different variations of dolls do you currently have?
So there's 3. There's the Demi doll that which was the original, darker complected, resembles my daughter, and then we have the lyric doll. She's more of my complexion, that brown skin tone, and then we have the lighter complexion, in which she's called Leilani, but with her, we sold out literally first day of her being on the market. And wow. I think that was because she was able to go to so many different markets. There were the biracials, there were Latinas, there were the lighter complected Black women. Like, she had so many people that were interested in her. So she's one that we can't keep. But yeah, which is a good problem to have.
Yes.
So yeah, there's 3. In the future, I plan to have more with dreads and maybe a shorter hairstyle, because not all Black women have the curly hair. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's dope. I mean, yes, I'm glad you said it, because some other ethnic groups or races don't understand that we're a multifaceted people.
Yes.
I mean, whether we're light, dark, we have curly hair, we have quote unquote kinky hair, free straight hair. I mean, we come in all kind of hues and tones. Freckles, vitiligo. I mean, it's just it's so hard to get a true representation of who we are, because we are a multifaceted people. I mean, people in far regions of the world who had us a tinge of color, and they say, "Oh yeah, my mother's from she's Cameroon, and my father's this." And I'm like, wow, okay. At the end of the day, they're Black, so which is dope,
Right. Right.
And you know, and speaking about end of the world, like, you know, we've gone to very remote regions, and we also noticed that you
Yes. We love it.
Do you travel with your dolls?
Now I do. Now I
Okay.
do. I do. I travel with at least two dolls. Um, I can't obviously because they're 16 inches carry that many, but I do travel with at least two now. And in my trunk, if we go to my trunk, I have about six boxed just in case somebody want to grab one.
Where has your dolls traveled to last? Since it's a like it's pandemic, you can't travel, but I'm just curious.
We went to Colorado for my birthday.
Oh,
We went to
in the
Colorado
snow.
in
happy
the snow.
belated.
Thank
Happy
you.
belated.
Thank
You
you.
was you was you was skiing.
I was skiing in style.
Skiing in style with the demi doll. That's so dope. That's so dope.
So yeah.
Now,
So
now we talking about travel. Now we, you know, we get into my lane. You know, the
Mhm.
dolls are phenomenal. They're dope though. I mean, I've been a fan of toys, plush toys, you know, long time. But now we talking about something else which I can more relate to,
Mhm.
travel side of things now. So, you know, we usually ask the same couple of questions just to really poke at our guests, you know, to get certain answers and responses. So I'm going to ask just a real basic question. You know,
Okay.
just off the top of your head, how many countries do you think you've gone to?
10.
that was
Six, seven, eight, nine, 10.
Mhm.
that was fast.
See now, okay, so you're a seasoned traveler because, like, for me,
Mhm.
when people say 10, I'm like, okay, then we, you know, I can go to the chase. That means you're a seasoned traveler.
Mhm.
10, you know, so 10 countries.
Mhm.
Mm, what do you think is your favorite out of the 10? Which is that one country you was like, wow, I can go there again and again, and you know, it just resonates in your head like, wow, I had such a great time. The food, the culture, the people.
That's really hard.
Take your time.
I would say it would have to be. I'm gonna have to go with Europe.
Now, where specifically in Europe did you really, you know, enjoy?
Why I enjoy the most
Hmm.
London. I'm
London.
really, I'm, because it's so, it's so many different pieces from different places of Europe that I've been, and it's like it's a little piece from here, a little piece of there, but they were like big parts of like my experiences and memories that I captured. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna say London.
No,
London.
that's a good choice. Now, did you stay in like the quote unquote the district area, which is like the heart and soul, like the Piccadilly, the Marble Arch, the, you know, Brixton way, like, you know.
So my London experience, it wasn't everyone's traditional London experience.
Mhm.
My dad lives there,
Oh,
so um, we stay with him. We can't stay at hotels. I think it was one time. This was probably the best time me and my sisters went, and we lied to our dad and told him that we were coming another day, but we really went before so that we could stay a couple days at the Mayfair.
nice.
And he found out, and he found out and like picked us up. But he's like extremely. He's Jamaican. He's extremely overprotective. So he came, he got us, and he toured us around, but it was everywhere that he wanted us to go. But it was a great experience, and I want to say the best. It was the Frankfurt Market. We ended up going to, yeah, the Frankfurt Market. It was around Christmas time. They had like all kind of rides set up. The rides was lit up with Christmas lights. The market was beautiful. It was just beautiful, and I felt like I was in a Hallmark movie.
It's funny you say that because I was fortunate to experience that myself, and it
Yeah,
looked like somehow it was like a movie set the way it was.
yeah, yeah. It
Even
was
though
awesome.
even though it wasn't warm,
Right, right.
I'm out there, you know, going on rides in this winter coat season. I'm like, it's cold, but it's not like New
Mhm.
York cold or like, you know, what I'm used to. But I was
Yeah.
out there with a hat on. I'm like, okay, but it was cool, and the food stuck out to me. They had a bunch of little vendors selling things, and you know,
Hmm.
okay, this was pretty cool. But the setup was amazing.
I was taken back by the mustard. It tasted a little different.
Yeah, I'm a mustard.
Mustard.
I'm a mustard fan.
Me too. I'm a huge mustard fan, but like the condiments are so different. They taste so
Is
different.
it
So,
stronger?
Correct.
The more kick?
That's not
no,
what I
I feel like it was more so missing
Missing
something.
something.
Yeah, from what we were used to.
I know when I go to Spain, the tomato packets, it tastes bland. It don't have that
Yeah, I think that's
that Heinz 57 ketchup, that sweetness. It don't have. It's missing like the sugar or something, or the molasses or something they put into the ketchup packets. It's
hmm
missing. I get that a lot. It's like, but I still eat it.
So yeah, and then Demi was able to experience that with me too. So that I guess that's what made it one of my favorites. It was her second. It was her second stamp.
Nice.
Oh, 2 stamps for your baby girl.
Yeah.
That's
So
big.
Did you get a chance to go to Nando's?
I didn't.
No Nando's.
I did not go to
Did you
Nando's.
have a chance to try the my favorite restaurant in the whole entire Europe?
What's your favorite restaurant?
KFC.
KFC.
I apologize.
What?
I apologize.
Oh, KFC is good. KFC
Yeah,
is good in London. In the UK,
I will.
there's
I
one
won't
there's
go
one there's one around
to
Piccadilly Circus. Piccadilly Square. It's Square or Circus? What's it called?
Circus.
Piccadilly Circus. It's
Yes,
right
but
there.
Nando's has them beat out there. You get the
It's neck and neck. It's KFC, Nando's.
no. I'm be honest
KFC,
with you out there. Nando's
Nando's.
is winning out there.
Nah, everyone has asked me have I been to Nando's, and I feel bad that I haven't because I've been so many times.
Okay, have you gone to Brixton?
No. So when I go there, it's different. It's different. As I said, it's not the same. It's not the same experience. My dad cooks us breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like
Okay.
I want to say the most. What's the restaurant? It's kind of like STK out there. Uh,
KFC.
You know, I'm sorry. I can't.
You can sit
I
down
can't remember the
KFC.
name of the restaurant, but it reminds me a lot of STK.
STK, KFC, same.
Anyway, but yeah, that was the restaurant we ended up. We ended up going to the first night. My sisters and I were there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like it's very different. Like my dad does breakfast, he does lunch, he does dinner. I think it was one day we went around the city, we end up eating out, and it was like this supposed to be like a American spot, but it was like inside of the mall.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was in a food court, so it wasn't all that good. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't all that good. I'm not a huge fan of London's food, which is why my dad cooks for us. I'm not the biggest fan, and my dad is an amazing cook.
Okay.
And he opened a Caribbean restaurant over in Birmingham. So
Okay, well, I gotta check it out next time I go across the water. I definitely have
yeah,
to, because I go out there
over in Birmingham.
random jerk chicken spots, and I said, okay, this is kind of authentic jerk chicken, you know.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
that.
Like so, he's the best. Like I could never eat anybody else. Ackee and sawfish.
Okay.
Mm. Do you have an accent, like a British accent?
I don't. I
You don't
don't.
want to try one now?
I don't.
Let me,
I'll let you do the honors.
Literally,
I want to.
literally,
Horrible.
literally,
I want to apologize.
unbelievable.
Sorry, forgive Boone. I apologize if he offends anyone. I really want to apologize. Ms.Duana, I apologize again for his questioning. I forgive him. Okay, his bandana.
No worries at all.
Literally.
Question now. So you said, okay, your father has West Indian blood flowing through him.
Mhm.
Now, have you ever gone to anywhere in the West Indies?
Yeah, yeah. Been to Jamaica.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, man. Go on.
Yeah, listen, brother.
Big
Listen.
up.
We're going.
I just shatter. Top shatter.
Yo, how about this?
Win.
Put your
Win.
use your Guyanese accent. How about
Where
that?
are you by?
Hear it.
Where are you, Scott, there by?
That's the only way you can use without
Wait,
offending anybody. Because
I have a question now. If you had 1 hour, right?
Mhm.
1 hour to just Lock your door right now.
Mm-hmm.
Lock your door. Grab your daughter, obviously, and head to the airport. Free trip. You shop when you get there.
Mm-hmm.
Where would you end up going? What country would it be? You have 1 hour. Actually, you have 58 seconds now. Sorry, 59 minutes and 58 seconds.
I'll go to
Lock your
Amsterdam.
door. Take your keys. Huh?
Amsterdam. I'll go to Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You even
Red light district.
Yes, I love it there.
red light district? You know what they do there?
They do
The coffee shop.
the
The-
coffee, but that's a lot more than coffee over there.
I mean, I didn't experience that over there. I mean, unless I didn't know that's what they were.
you didn't smell it in the air?
Oh, it's
I
there.
mean, we talking about weed, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, listen, my dad is Jamaican. He drink his weed like he
Yeah, man.
like
Respect.
he making tea out of it. Like he making tea out of it. So I mean, like that doesn't bother me at
That doesn't
all.
bother you? Okay, so
No,
Amsterdam is for you. Amsterdam's the winner for you. Wow.
yeah.
That was fast. You had that was in your mind, obviously. You was like, yeah.
Nah, because I had to think because I was about to say Fuwak, but I
What?
had to think about shopping and all of that.
Oh,
But yeah,
yeah.
Fuwak, I would have had to. I could just go with a sundress. I could just relax. It would be a trip of relaxation. That was if I had to pick like a trip where I just wanted to relax, I would go to Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Mm.
Nice.
You have a
Now you're
nice,
my side of town.
palette. You have a nice, varied palette because some people say the same places or the same. Well, if I can go anywhere right now, I go to Cancun. I go to Jamaica. You know, those are beautiful countries. Don't get it twisted. But I'm saying,
Yeah,
like the world is, so big. It's like okay.
those are the starter travel places for me. To me,
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
like
Now,
not to like
mm-hmm.
No
make
shade.
anybody else. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no tea, no shade, or nothing. People don't get offended to my
They
friends,
just closer
family.
they're close, so or kind of.
Now,
Like,
well, where you're based out of now, because from my understanding, you're in what, Louisiana.
Houston.
You're in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Mr. 504 screaming at
Because I'm
Louisiana?
from New Orleans.
New Orleans? Ah, that
where
would.
your soldier rag? Where your soldier rag?
No, I should have said. I should
Hey,
have said. That's a trigger word when I say anything.
where your soldier rag? Where's
He
Ann?
lived,
Where's Ann? Where's Ann?
he lived through me.
Where's Ann, baby?
Okay, let me jump across state lines now. Let's go to Houston, Texas. Going Texas. Relax.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, calm down. I said that. Yes. So let me ask this now. Based on where you're at now, what's the like for New Yorkers? We can go to the Caribbean rather quickly. We can jump to. We can go to the Bahamas. We can go to Jamaica rather quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Certain countries we can jump away as a New Yorker based on our geographic location. Now
Mm-hmm.
that you're all the way across the map in relative to New York, where can you jump away to real quick? What's a quick getaway for somebody out of Texas?
Mexico.
And outside of Mexico, anything else is quick?
Mm, I mean, no, not as quick as Mexico that I could think of right now. I feel like everywhere else is like either a layover in Miami or a layover in New York to get to.
Okay, so a lot of people out of Texas, that quick getaway would be Mexico. Like I'm
Yeah,
going to Mexico for the weekend.
yeah,
And is it relatively cheap for you to commute there from your
yeah.
location?
Like
Okay.
Cancun has some flights of about $83 on United.
Damn,
Round trip?
83.
Yeah,
Wow.
so
That's good. No. That's good to know because I always ask people who live throughout the United States, who are like, okay, I'm in Washington, I'm in San Diego,
mhm,
Texas. Like, I'm curious to know, like, where do you jump away to? So, Mexico for the win.
yeah, definitely Mexico. It's not like I'm just up on these trips taking my daughter everywhere, throwing it in a bag. Like the flights are super cheap. I want to say on Southwest, I spent $93
Round trip.
round trip. And
That's good.
then, yeah, for Denver. And then for Miami, it was 104, but you got free bags. So it
hmm
makes up for, because there were cheaper flights. But I think Frontier had round trip $36, but you also gonna spend $40 for bags. So
Yeah, they know how to make it up on the back end. Like, come on,
yeah,
plane, but oh, you got a bag to check?
Right.
Oh, you got 2 bags to check. First bag is 50, second bag
Second
is
bag
100.
90.
They
Crazy.
know how to get you. They do know how to get you. And now when it comes to travel, now you say you take your daughter occasionally now with you. So is it easy for you to condense down and pack for 2 people? Or do you have a
Now
little
it is. Now it is. Her first trip, her first time traveling, she was 6 months old. We went to Sri Lanka and it was hard. I had a stroller, I had car seat, her baby bag. I was packing milk, a pump because I was still breastfeeding. Like it was a struggle. But now it's way easier. Like I could it's a shorter trip too that we're about to take.
yeah.
So I could have my stuff on one side and her stuff on the other side. But when we go for a longer duration, she have her own suitcase that I can just put some outfits in, and it's super easy now. So
Well, that's
Good.
dope. I mean, yeah, listen, you motivated me to really, start getting back out there a little bit. Just the fact that
yeah,
what you've done as an entrepreneur is dope. You know what
yeah,
I mean? It's just hearing that on top of the fact that you expose your child to the world, which I always
yes,
tell people, expose your child, let them see the world.
that's so
Let them create their
crazy.
own vision of what the reality is, other than what they
Yeah,
see on TV. Because the TV, you get contrast and stuck in a box thinking that's the reality
yeah.
when it's really not.
Right. I have my nieces that are like are growing up now and they're 18 and 19 and I tell them so much like my outlook on life changed when I started traveling. Like when I started traveling, my outlook on life changed. Like not completely because obviously, there's other factors, but when you go like my first time going to it was Greece. We were in Athens and it just made me feel like because I remember landing there and I was like, dang, I can't believe I'm in Greece. And it just make you want so much more out of life. It makes you want to keep going. Like
Mhm.
it makes you want to keep going to other places and see what you can see. Like, they had like really cool things like the underground museum and the first Olympic stadium and like, all of this stuff. Like it just makes you like, and they had their soldiers marching in the street. Like, it was so many things that were just so beautiful to see. And it made me feel like, I wonder what this place have, or I wonder what I could get
Yeah.
from here. So I encourage traveling. I encourage it. The experience is priceless. So, and there's so many ways you could get around traveling too. Because my entire trip, my girlfriend and I, Keely, like our entire trip to Greece, we end up doing 3 places in one trip, and we spent $1,400.
Santorini.
We did Athens, Mykonos, Santorini.
Yeah, that's the three-headed monster.
No.
Three-headed monster.
$1,400. And we actually fell for it because when we went to Amsterdam,
Yeah.
that was on the way back home, and we had a 27-hour layover. So
Oh, so you
we were able to spend like $1,400. Like you couldn't beat it.
to get to see 5 places.
Yeah,
Yeah. We have an actual podcast episode about layover capitalization on layovers. How
yeah,
to stretch it out so you get a free country within your layover.
right.
But you have to tune in though. Did you tune in?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh God, this guy always looking like a
I
Frankfurter.
missed that one.
He
Huh?
always look like a Frankfurter. Oh God, all right, people. Once he starts losing focus, he looks like a Frankfurter. I already know that means it's my cue. Ms.Duana, once again, I want to thank you. Big round of applause, not from the Frankfurter, just from me.
Thank
Very
you.
knowledgeable. And one more time now, for these phenomenal dolls that you've created, where can the people find your dolls at?
You can order them online at www.itsdemisworld.com, or you can also find them at Walmart if you're in the Texas and Louisiana states, or online for anyone at walmart.com. And just type in Demi Doll.
Any
And
Walmart? Just type in Demi.
Demi?
Demi Doll.
How do you spell Demi?
Demi.
Wonderful,
Doll.
wonderful. Yep. Go on. She already said you don't need to thank you. Yes, I appreciate you. Like I said, this has been a phenomenal podcast. Very
Yeah.
informative, and like I said, very inspirational as well. Because the dolls alone is excellent. It's dope. You know what I'm saying? But you know what time it is, people. You know, as far as we're concerned with the Lifestyle Brothers, you can find us across all platforms. Real simple, the Lifestyle Brothers, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Real simple, people. And of course, my favorite is www.thelifestylebrothers.com. Be sure to check us out. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Forgive my guy over there throwing up, I don't know, gang signs, or I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what gang that is, but you know, most importantly, people, like she said though, Ms.Duana said it best, once you start traveling, don't stop. It's a lot of the world to see. It'll change your views, your thoughts, and your outlook on life. So
Yes.
most importantly, people, the magic words: fly, fly, fly. Fly.
Oh, believe that.
Thank you for having me, guys.
Thank you for your support. It keeps us motivated to keep doing what we do. To find out more about us, you can catch us at www.thelifestylebrothers.com. On Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, you can find us at the same name, The Lifestyle Brothers. And if you want to find some dope cinematic shots, bloopers, travel reels, be sure to subscribe our YouTube channel, The Lifestyle Brothers. Once again, on behalf of Goon and myself, we thank you.